Okay, if you Google it, if you type libpng12 space Debian, there is a website called archive.debian.org. It collects all the Debian packages. So we can see that libpng, there is a directory called libpng, and inside this directory there are files, not only one file. There are files called libpng12. So we can click, we can go to this directory, and you can see that libpng12 is here. Then we can go down. This is the newest version, libpng-0 1.250-2. Okay, this file is very old. It was released 2016. I really don't know why Laker still requires such an older file. Why didn't Laker compile using new library? But since Laker require older file, we needed to download this file by ourselves. And if you take a look of this, 50, I just included 50 because 50 looks like the latest version, right? 1.2.50 looks like the newest version. There is a file called amd64.debian. So you can download this file. You can click this and save link. Okay, so let me download this file. I can use wget. Wget is a command to grab a file directory. You can see I just download libpng.debian file here. For example, dpkg-i. Okay, let me show you what happened. If you type dpkg-i libpng and enter, okay, you will see that it depends on a lot of files here. The above message libpng manually. For example, if you go to Virtual Studio Linux, one day if you want to write a C program, you learn C program. A lot of students using Visual Studio in Windows, right? So sometimes when I tell them you may use VI to write a C program, they go crazy. Okay, they don't like to use VI. Okay, instead they prefer to use this tool because they are more familiar with this. So if you go to Visual Studio, you can see that they have Linux version. So you can go to Linux 64 Debian, then click this. And okay, you will download code.debian file. Let me show you what happened. If you go here, code. Okay, the newest version code 1.9a.deb, right? .deb. You can use this command dpkg-i code, then enter. It will install Visual Studio automatically. Normally, we use .debian file this way. Understand? This is the normal way. So let me wait. So this is the normal way we install .deb file, .debian file. However, this file, although this file is also .deb file, we cannot use dpkg-i to install it because this is a very old. Basically, this is a dinosaur. Okay, so we can see when we complete this, you can open help about. You can install Visual Studio from Microsoft. So this is how we install .deb file. What should we do? First, we need to type UNAR LIBPNG. We need to type UNAR LIBPNG file. Then it will extract data control and data.tar.xz. Okay, so if you take a look at this directory, it will extract a new directory here. Then you can go cd. You can change it to the directory. And the type ls-l. There are two files. One is control. This is not useful for us. The second one is data.tar.xz. You can type tarxfva data. Then there is a file here. You see? This is our libpng. Okay, so what should we do? We can type copy .user lib user lib. We can copy this first. Hey. I didn't kill the soft link. Let me see. 看一下。I didn't remove the soft link yet. Okay, you can see that it shows no such file or directory, right? So we can use, I think we can copy cp-a.user lib. User lib. User lib. libpng12 star. Here. Oh, it linked to this location. That is also. So. Okay, we needed to do this manually. Okay, again, we remove the sublink. cp lib x86 lib. Oh no. cp./lib libpng star user lib x86 ls-l user lib x86 libpng12 star. Okay, you can see we have 安尼嘛袂对，安尼嘛唔对。等一下，I need to add one more command. cp-a, because one is sublink, the other one is real file. Okay, then this is correct. If you copy A, that means you preserve archive. So you can see this one is sublink, and this one is real file. Okay, so we can use this command. Okay, in this way, you already have libpng12.so.0 installed, copied by yourself, right? Now we can run Laker again. Okay, so Laker can be executed successfully. This is how you solve this problem. And if you if you take a look at this, you can use library new, and you can create a new library, right? For example, test lib, and I don't have technology file. I don't have a technology file. I just press OK. Then where is my library? File. Cell. New. Okay, you can create a new cell, inverter, IMV. Okay. Then you can open, okay, Laker interface. So basically, Laker is able to run. Laker is able to run, but you needed to import a technology file for it to compile a new library, right? Okay. Successfully. OK， 好，10点，大家把Laker装起来。